My name is Michael Wetherell, and I'll be talking to you about the Coalition for Paperless Accounting Procedures tonight. Coalition for Paperless Accounting Procedures, presented by Michael Wetherell. The paperless age. In the 1960s, when computers were introduced with the cathode ray tube, known for its ability to reflect words on a screen, companies rumored that technology was venturing toward the paperless age. But it wasn't until June 30th, 1975, when Businessweek published the article, The Office of the Future. The author of the article predicted that by 1990, most record handling would be electronic. While more and more offices are moving toward a paperless environment, the entire office is still not quite completely paperless. Many have mixed opinions if will ever become a paperless society, but most will agree that businesses are making strides towards that vision. Is this your desk? Do you find yourself crumpled in papers, trying to fight your way out of it every day with no luck? Well, let us free you. We want to make it to where you don't have to worry about those papers anymore. Right now, I bet you're feeling stressed with the day-to-day of having to push papers around on your desk, from other desks to your desk, from your desk to their desk, even moving them across the building. Trying to get rid of your clutter. You know your desk is completely full of information, and you want to see the actual color of your desk. And of course, no matter how much you try to remove all this clutter from your desk, it always leads to frustration. So let's discuss the key factors involved with becoming paperless. First, all of the information that you have is going to be available at the touch of your fingertip. How easy can that be? And then the simple organization of being able to put all that information into one little place, your computer, it's amazing. But look at the alternative. You can take those pieces of paper and you can put them all in storage. Unfortunately, that costs more money because you have to rent space or you utilize space in your office building that you could use for something else. But not only that, it's also a fire hazard. If you end up getting a fire, you've lost all your information and you have to carry insurance. It's just crazy. So what are the options? Well, you can take those papers and you can start scanning them and saving them to your computer. Then once you save them to your computer, you can turn around and file them in electronic form on your hard drive. You could even do it on a network drive. And you'll be saving this information in little small strips of data on a magnetic device that will be safe. The benefits? Obviously, you reduce the amount of space you need for all this data. You reduce the costs involved with having to maintain that information in paper form. You also reduce and minimize the risks of loss because you can, if a fire happens, then Nine times out of 10, with a proper backup of your hard drive or the network drive, then you don't have to worry about losing your information. And it improves the ability to get the information whenever you need it. The risk, though, is that by having it in electronic form, you're at the security risk of losing that information to an outsider. Your hard drive can crash, and if you don't have a backup, you've lost all that information. And then to maintain it properly, you have to endure additional costs to make sure that someone comes out and maintains the hard drive, the network drive, anything that you put the information to. So here's my recommendation is number one, you need to have multiple scanners all over the office. This will make it easier for people to put the paper information in electronic form. You can look at the floor plan of your office and you can determine the best place to put a scanner so that way it maximizes the area of people that can use it. So, for instance, on the slide in front of you, you'll see a generic office, and I've gone ahead and plotted some areas where you might want to put some scanners in order to give you the best coverage. And those places would be here, here, and here. So, on top of that, I would recommend that you are diligent in backing up your network drives nightly. Doing this gives you additional copies of your data. So that way, in the event of a computer failure or a hard drive failure, you can always replace the hard drive and copy from the backups that you used. Another one is that if you don't have a firewall present on your current network, then you might want to add a firewall. So that way, hackers or anybody cannot get into your network and steal the documents that you have saved. It not only protects you from hackers, but you can also protect your information by ensuring that only the appropriate staff has authorization to these documents. You can put password protections. You can do a whole bunch of things to protect the data. When the employee is outside of the office, have them log in via a virtual private network, or a VPN as it's called. And this requires them a secured connection to your network. So that way, if anybody tries to hack into their computer or into the connection to your network, then it's secured by the VPN. And lastly, you want to dedicate one network drive where you scan the documents in order to be saved. The purpose of this is by doing a nightly backup, the backup is only happening of the network drive. Therefore, it only has to worry about one physical piece of information, the network drive. You don't have to worry about anything else. So it shouldn't take that long to make sure that that information is backed up. So with that said, I hope that this helps understand the importance of going to a paperless environment, and you can see the benefits and the risks involved, and hope that you see just how important the need for paperless environments is. And with that, I want to leave you with this: paperless is happening. It can leave you behind, or you can catch a ticket and go with it as well. But one way or another, the paperless age is coming. And when it does, I hope you're ready for it. Thank you.